I just simply wait for everybody to lose their cue and then I click the record button to make you feel.
Oh, boo.
Hey, sometimes I get to make you guys miss the beginning mark. And you know why we are also excited? Because for the last hour we've all been doing crack and hard drugs and we are ready to play some fantasy games in Imagination Land.
Your faulty assumption is that I actually care about making the beginning mark and just starting whenever. I just like to see it happen.
Yeah.
The only one who
It
cares
happens,
is
it happens.
Halina, I think, because she can do her starter pose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trademark.
I'll just keep doing that every time we just...
Yeah, and Bryn typically isn't here for the starter pose, so he
Yeah.
doesn't really give a shit.
1 hour of daylight savings, the end of the world, so...
Oh, yeah, we got that coming end of this month.
Oh crap, so do I. Oh no.
So everybody
I just got used to this time.
Oh no!
Just got used to this
the
time.
world! It keeps moving!
What is it?
Why can't we all live in our imaginations where we
When
do
is it?
D&D and hard drugs?
Yeah.
So yeah,
To be
anyway.
honest, daylight savings time is not really due to the world moving.
Anyway,
It's just something we made up.
welcome to
Sorry,
Fate Weavers, where we waste about an hour before starting the game. And in the last hour, Hala did like 3 lines of cocaine, so we just had to start the recording before she died. So yeah. Oh, and now everybody goes quiet.
All accusations are completely fabricated, and I do not consent to redistribution of those because I have actual reputation to uphold.
Right.
We can all agree that
Probably
she's the only one that has a reputation to uphold, and that all the rest of us are degenerates that are going to hell, right?
No, technically I have a reputation to uphold as a member of the RIBA and the ARB, so I can't be unprofessional.
I'm going to start sending a couple of clips from previous games over the last 5 years to those letters.
So have luck there. David Jones is a very common name.
My professional reputation is as someone who speaks his mind and doesn't give a fuck, so I don't really feel like my reputation is being damaged here.
Just the same, yeah.
I mean, people will not want to give their kids to me if they knew
That
what
you are a
I'm doing.
vampire that steals life from them and does line of cocaine over the corpses of
Wow,
dead
dude.
children?
I write software, it doesn't really care about my reputation, and just how, if it works, and if it doesn't burn down anything.
I just imagine a line of code being set on fire and little bits running desperate, begging for somebody to come save them.
Yeah. Do you know that scene from SpongeBob where they're burning everything?
Yeah.
Basically that.
Yeah. Okay, let's get right into the game to celebrate the fact that Bryn is here, and we can all shit on Callum because he's going to lose the maiden voyage
As captain of the ship.
as captain of the ship. His fault for not being here. And I'm feeling generous this week. So I'm just going to let you guys do the recap.
Sure.
I've got to find my notes.
Oh no, I don't
Quick
remember
recap,
the game
probably.
that we've been playing for 7 years.
Well, to be honest, we didn't really do anything last time.
Yeah, we just
How
spent
dare
an
you.
hour.
How
discussing
2 hours.
fucking dare you. It was a lovely moment. There was an orgy, there was love making, and you all saw a giant in the flesh. It was beautiful. How dare you.
There was
Yeah.
making.
Everybody
We
goes looking at their notes as fast as they can to make sure.
Oh,
Which notes?
Who got late?
Nobody.
I think just the city just had a collective,
Orgy or some
to
kind,
celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have
As you
happened
do.
It's an
outside the
annual
cameras.
Yeah.
So,
How the
Yeah,
fuck
lines
did this
and
ship work
veils.
again?
are you guys gonna
Alright.
force me to roll the dice for somebody to start with the recap? Because
No.
I'm feeling
we have a-
lazy today.
We have an airship. The ship is capable of traveling through the miasma. Kershis is putting on a
That's
show
right.
for the
No
masses.
spells.
Kershis knows that
Oh wow,
that
this is the best
Ignatius
recap ever.
is shut up. Kershis knows that Ignatius is dead and makes David's goddess bring him back to life. I do forget what her name is.
I forget as well. Don't worry.
Oh, she's only appeared for a couple of games. It's nobody important, I'm sure.
Yeah, don't get forget it all the time.
Kershis, because he was doing such a miracle for us to create the ship, is completely out of breath and stamina and power. Oh yeah, we aren't allowed to put our fingers or anything outside of the shields when the vehicle is flying.
Common etiquette.
Through the miasma.
Important
particularly.
clarification on that specific line of the notes.
We are not allowed to do anything outside while we're flying. I bought Gaba a big ginormous pirate's hat. We
Captain's
made
hat.
we called this ship Elysian Veil. Finally, we got a long rest.
What do you mean finally? It wasn't that long, it was just a couple of hours.
And our
Well,
end
in game
goal-
it was a couple of hours, but my god.
And our end goal is to get Equestria over the miasma. So, yeah, that's
Great
what I have written down.
That
success.
was such a
And
beautiful
we-
recap that I am about to cry with such beautiful narrative.
I know.
You are a poet.
And you didn't even know it.
Oh my god. Wow.
So
You can
yes,
see she's used to telling stories to her children. Like the passion and tone of voice really speaks to young minds, I think.
I wish I was never here.
have you guys seen
Once
the
upon a
anime?
time, there was a red cat. He lived in a tower, and in the tower was blah 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 blah. blah.
There is one anime about a guy that has like super deep depression, but is like a host on a children's show or something like that. And I imagine
Basically, everyone working in the childcare. Basically, everyone working in childcare.
so, as Hala so narratively put it, as everybody came pretty much unscathed, quotation marks, trademark, from the
Well, the-
encounter with Shoralf, and you all went to the laboratory, found Gaba talking to Kirschis. Gaba had absorbed AzerrA and became the new daemon of friendship, as far as you all know. Gaba walked with Kirschis as he melted the tower with his hammer and forced it into the flying ship, which you named the Elysian Veil.
Fail.
You had a tour of the ship. There was a feast that may or may have not ended in a citywide origin. And you all took your first day of training, just getting to know the positions on the ship, and you departed from Equestria as you started ascending to the miasma, going activating the special engines of this ship that were crafted by Kirschis, and allowing you to start piercing through the miasma. As you started going through this cloud of purple energy that seems to corrupt everything that it touches, it felt almost as if you were in the harshest turbulence you have ever been in your life, as the ship started to shake and move violently. As Bishar tried to control the ship as its pilot, the the sensors caught something on the distance as you all started seeing shadows flying through the clouds of the miasma. Harsh to see, very obscured, almost only like silhouettes, since the miasma covers the place entirely. But through the sensors of the ship, you were able to detect that apparently you are going through a nest of dragons. And dragons were something that were supposed to be extinct in this world, with the last dragons having been Ambrose and Krylus. As you are in the middle of this flight, trying to get through, ever rising higher and higher in altitude, you know that you have only 1 minute to go until the Ancient cannot protect the Elysian Vale anymore. As hundreds of mutated beings that start to resemble dragons, but the closer they get, the weirder that they look, start approaching. That's where we are picking it back up.
Where did the hundreds come from? I don't remember there being hundreds.
A few dozen, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, a few dozen of big ones, hundreds of smaller ones flying in the distance.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
If the map that I created for this and that I got from Chepuku, amazing place, Chepuku, not sponsored, but we could. It only has a couple of dragons here and there, plus the tokens, but the map, like outside on the miasma, you can just see like hundreds of little silhouettes moving here and there. There are like fragments of pieces of patches of land that are flying up without direction. It's pretty much like a turbulent storm with pieces of fractured land here and there where some dragons may have made their nests. And yeah, it's just a chaotic place. You are moving at a rate of 1 kilometer per round.
How many hexagons is it?
Each hex is 1 kilometer. So let's switch to the map. Show me the map. So
Yay.
so
Show me the money.
right. Okay. So we are using an adaptation of rules that I created for ship encounters. The adaptations of the rules are based on Starfinder, first edition. What ends up happening here is that the ship has positions and stats. So we are going to go over this quickly as it's been a while. We are using Foundry for this instead of Tailspire because some things with distance are easier, as you have probably seen that there are 3 cones coming out of the token of your ship. Those represent your weapons and the arc that they can fire in. That will be important in a moment. I'm going to go over the rules really quickly, and then we are going to jump back into combat. It is easier to learn by doing than by listening to me talk for 45 minutes again.
Mm-hmm.
There are roles: Captain, Engineer, Arcane Officer, Pilot, Gunner, and Boatswain. Boatswain is the only role that is outside of combat, so we are going to ignore that. Each role can take certain types of actions. In the case of the Arcane Officer, they are related to the targeting systems, to the shields, and to the energy of the ship overall. The Captain can boost the checks that each other crew member does once per round. The First Mate, which is a position we created for Kaulike, can do similar things but not as many. And then the Engineer pretty much holds the ship from falling down. Lastly, the Gunners fire the guns, and that's pretty much it. So, Combat is divided in phases. Okay, here we go. Combat is divided in phases. So, Callum is not here, who was the captain, who's the one that is supposed to be rolling this. But somebody else will take the dice. What happens as we enter combat for vehicles? We go into phases. And each round consists of 3 phases. At the beginning of each round, we are going to be rolling 1 dice. Just to see if you guys take your actions first or second. So, without the captain here, let's leave it to either the pilot, Bishar, or the first mate, Kaulike, to roll a d20.
Take it.
Do we want to go first or go second? I think we should go first.
You first roll, and if you, based on how you compare to the roll of like the enemy team, you choose then. So you have a +4 because the ship has a +4 dexterity. This is a.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, before we roll, do we want to roll fate dice?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that. I always forget about those.
So remind me.
So I believe 1 to 3 is us, 4 to 6 is Martin.
Yes.
It's on a d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
And I roll one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just roll a d6. So I see a 6 from Hala. That's a dice for me.
That's a 5, but
That's
sure.
a 5. That's a dice from me. Another 5.
math.
A dice for me. I see a 4. A dice for me. David. A 1.
Yeah.
A dice for you. And I rolled a 1. A dice for you. So that leaves us
Perfectly
with
even.
4 for me, 2 for you.
Perfectly balanced.
That's what things should be.
All things should be.
Wait.
Wait, how did it
4
get
for
4?
you. How did you get 4? We had
Hala,
3 ones.
Hala 5, Rick 5,
No. I had 1.
No, Rick was
What?
1.
oh,
Yeah. It's holding up one.
okay. So then it's 3 and 3.
DM real sus today.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
cheating
Rick.
already.
Well, in my defense, if
Putting
you
in
all just,
hundreds.
in my defense, if you all just lift a finger that can be barely seen,
What?
He was like this. He had it like here.
Very clear.
So, well,
I know healthcare sucks out there, but still.
I have no comebacks for that.
Ooh. That was a big burn, and that sucks for you because it's expensive to get it treated over there.
Let's keep going before I start crying. So, the way that we do this, you roll plus the ship's dexterity.
16.
I roll plus the dexterity of the highest dexterity creature.
16.
You go first. So, do you want to go first or second? That's the question for this first round of combat.
What is a movement?
Pilot?
1.
No.
1, I think, right? 1 hex?
No.
Oh.
Should be more,
If we
no?
go to the engines,
Chance.
air engines.
Where did I get that one again?
Speed, fly, 1 kilometer.
Features, ethereal, disintegrator.
Where can I find
Here.
that
Air
window
propulsion,
again?
air
Martin?
propulsion engines. A speed of 6 hexes, 60 kilometers per round. It and a +1 to piloting checks.
Alright.
I would just say let's book it.
I will let you guys know. This is not just like vertical, so you going to like the top part of the map doesn't mean you are out of the encounter. It just means that you are at that point, because this is like a 2D representation. It's gonna take you about 4 rounds to, at the very least, if you spend all of your rounds going up to make it to the end.
What is that?
And we have to do it in 8 rounds. Other way we are fucked.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry,
Oh.
did I just I just fucked it up. I said 60 kilometers. 6 kilometers is the speed per round.
Yeah, then I assumed.
So,
What was that?
so you first need to decide: are you guys going first or are you guys going second?
I think we want to go second, right?
I think we go first just to get the height done as quickly as possible.
Oh, it's true.
Because if we just do height, we get 60 feet plus whatever away, and then we can be a bit more tactical and react to what they do on their turn.
Yeah, plus we get to know whether they outpace us or not.
Remember, the phases go movement, then helm, which is pretty much everybody else, and then gunnery. So if you choose to go second, dragons move, you move. Dragons do things, you do things. Dragons attack, you attack.
Okay. Does rotating use up some of our movement?
That depends on the pilot. You cannot rotate in the same spot because the maneuverability of the Elysian Veil is just average, which means that you need to move at the very least 1 or 2 sections. So if you were to like, the pilot can take stunts and make skill checks to do extra things, but like, you could go here and then rotate here, and that would be perfect for like moving wherever you want. But if you guys only want to like rotate in your place, that's a stunt. If you want to move 1 and rotate 90 degrees, that's another stunt. All of that is in the piloting phase. And once you finish your piloting phase, you cannot move or rotate the ship until the next round. So yes, phasing is important.
Martin.
Yes.
I know these rules are ported over from StarCraft or something, so there's a bit of translation issues, but at a lot of places the starship's tier is referenced in relation to movement. So what's the tier of our starship?
Let me double check. What was the math of the ship? What was the
Well,
math of that?
where's a good example? Like the maneuver rules. You can also attempt a piloting check. DC equals 15 minus 1.5 times your starship tier, for example.
Yeah, I forgot to change those. Apparently, I thought I did. The DC is 15.
So tier is just ignored entirely?
Yeah. I that's what I did. I forgot to do it for the stats. I did it for all of the other actions. I just changed the DC. The DC for piloting is 15, and that's it.
And also they're referencing resolve points a bit further.
Ignore that.
Can I ignore those as well? All right.
Yes, I will change those during the break.
All right.
We are so professionals.
All right, Captain. What's going to be first or second?
Gaba would say we go first, but I'm leaving it up to Hala as the first mate. First or second?
If we go first, we can
This happens
would Gaba do?
simultaneously, so regardless of what you choose, dragons move.
We move.
You go first, okay? Pilot, what are you doing?
Alright, Fishar's like, you can hear his voice on the intercom, like, all hands on deck, dragon spotted, or something.
Red
and
alert.
Red alert! He is probably going to do the full power stunt.
Full power.
Which just says we move at 1.5 times speed. But I'm not quite clear on the stunt rules.
Back off, barrel roll, evade, flip and burn, fly by, slide, turn in place. Are you talking about then just a pilot action?
Yes, I am.
Okay, pilot action. Okay, you can spend 1 fate dice to move your ship up to 2 times its speed. You can make turns during this movement, but you add 2 to your airship's distance between turns.
Where are you reading this? Doesn't say the same thing on my thingy.
I'm just reading the pilot actions. Full power.
Pilot action, full power. Oh crap! Oh my god! Come on, there it is. It's on my end. It says this is the original wording probably. If you have at least 6 ranks in piloting, you can spend 1 resolve point to move your ship up to 1.5 times speed. Blah 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 blah.
No, that was prior to me changing everything.
Yeah, I assumed as much. But where can I find the changed version then?
Foundry.
In Foundry. Yeah, I am in Foundry. Where in Foundry can I find this?
In the Elysian Vale, in pilot actions.
Alright, I will refresh. And try again.
Just look at the overlay.
What do you mean?
Look at the overlay, literally. Down here.
Yes, that's very blurry for me. It's not great resolution.
How dare you?
Well, it's true.
But yes, look on the Elysian Vale on the pilot actions.
I mean, if you have at least 6 ranks in piloting, can you spend 1 resolve?
No.
This is what I have as well.
Yeah.
What? No.
I've got the updated version.
Alright, which buttons do I need to click in Foundry to get the updated version?
You just
Please
need
tell
to
me.
open the character sheet of the Elysian Vale.
Yeah.
Alright. Where is this? Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, because there's one that's in journal, which is different.
Yeah. Pilot actions.
We are professionals.
There it is. Alright. Alright. Gotcha. You can spend 1 fate dice to move your airship up to 2 times speed. Right. You can make turns. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I will use a fate dice and use the full power action.
Straight up.
You go down to 2.
And then I can move 12 hexes, right?
12 hexes, yes.
Alright, so which of these dragons are just pure background and which ones do we need to watch out for?
The ones
Or
that
is
are
everything
tokens.
Right. Which is basically the ones at the top. Pretty
And
much.
to our right as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
bunch
this
of
big
the-
old chunky one to the right.
Alright, I think we want to maneuver in such a way that the guns have a good line of sight. Towards
Currently,
them.
you have 2 gunners, Thuras
Mm-hmm.
and Marlish. So, and you have like a first mate and a captain. You could assign somebody else to gunnery and have like the 3 guns if you want.
Alright. How do I rotate the ship in Foundry?
Hold control and use the mouse wheel.
Thank you. Like something like this, I think, with a bit of distance on all sides and line of sight within the guns.
Yeah, that looks right. That means. Are we going any vertical or is that just flat out horizontal?
I think I moved 8 hexes,
Mhm.
so we can also move up some distance.
So since we don't have like a 3D in this sort of map.
Mhm.
We are just gonna assign it by elevation. So we start at an elevation of 0. You need to reach an elevation of 20 to get out of here. And you just
Right.
move.
Oh, there. Elysian.
You moved straight in a line. So do you want to change your movement? Out of the 12 hexes that you moved.
I will move a bit back to there so we can move 6 straight ahead and 6 up, basically.
And 6 hexes elevation. Okay,
45 degrees.
okay, gotcha. And yes, so since you just moved 45 degrees, you don't need to do any piloting checks to try to move the ship in a different way.
Yes, moving vertically upwards would involve some checks, I'm presuming.
Yes,
assuming.
yes. Moving
Right.
vertically upwards would be a piloting check. Moving more than 45 degrees would be also a check. So yes. Then we go to the piloting phase or movement phase of my dragons. This one moves 3 hexes. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. This one can move 4 hexes. So it's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these ones are fast. These ones can move 6 hexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna have to move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna have to end 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And keep in mind, these dragons don't know that you can stand against them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're in our raft, Captain!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And keep in mind, there is a chance of you guys getting boarded by dragons, and we have a battle in the ships and a battle in the ship.
There's still a couple of kilometers below us, fortunately.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this big guy can only move 4. So 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these guys, once again, can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
5,
3,
6,
4.
7, 8.
1, 2, 3.
1 and 2 and 3 and
Okay,
4.
and that's it for the movement phase. Now we go to the helm phase. This is the moment where everybody except for the gunners take their action. And since you guys acted first, you go first.
Do we have an order?
No, you don't have an order. You can choose how you act.
choose.
Normally,
Will
I would recommend the captain or the first mate are the ones that act first because they can give
Okay.
bonuses to other people.
Yeah, since I see Gava slightly panicking,
and
I will take the command.
one thing, Gava, Hala.
Mhm.
As captain and first mate, you can also act during the movement phase to give a bonus to the pilot.
Mhm.
So like the pilot and the captain and the first mate are kind of like reactions that can be used at any moment. So what are you doing?
Seeing Gaba slightly panicking, I will compose myself and try to encourage I think Thuras and will say, I see that on your right side there are some nasties. I'm sure that you've dealt with some nasties before in your life, and I'm sure you will be very good at dispersing of them. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check as you are using an encourage. Oh no, actually. A DC 10 check using the same skill that they would use to encourage. So if you are encouraging Thuras, that would just be a weapons check. So just roll me a D20 plus the ship's dexterity, which is a +4.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Oy.
So
Ooh.
Thuras will gain a +2 to her check. And yeah, as you all are doing that, Gaba will probably look at talk to Ephraim through like the ship's communications and go, Ephraim, we kind of have to get out of here, so
Me?
get us out of here, please. And she's going to demand, which means pretty much making an intimidation check against Ephraim. So what's
Right.
your charisma?
Just a score?
Yeah, no, like your modifier.
Oh, +0.
Yeah, so it's a DC 10 in your case. So Gaba intimidates you to do something. So you have advantage on your engineering check.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's actually helpful intimidation.
Yeah, it's easy to intimidate Ephraim, apparently.
I'll have a disembodied voice over the intercoms. So I guess the most thing with that, given I don't have to fix stuff like right now, well, he probably wants me to send power to the engines and then we go faster. I could, of course. One of them says if you send it to the science equipment, I assume that's like arcane stuff in this version for the divert action.
So you are diverting power, you said,
Yes.
to the
I'm just choosing.
to the engines to increase the speed.
Given that's what Gaber asked for, essentially, even if he didn't know it.
Okay, so give me an Arcana check, DC 15,
And I have advantage.
and you have advantage because you are scared of Gaba and her polite
yelling.
intimidation.
Oh. That is unnatural 20.
So as we established last game, that is a dirty, mini, flaccid little 20.
No.
Yeah.
Engorged 20.
So Rick, keep in mind for your next piloting phase, you have +2 movement.
Thank you.
That was engineering, that was first mate, that was captain. Arcane officer, doing anything? We still have the arcane officer, and then we go to gunners.
So I'm thinking, because I've been looking over these rules here.
Yes.
Now balance. Now I'm thinking either balance to essentially brace for any attacks, or attempt to scan and see what their defenses is like.
So your shields currently are 100%. So
Yeah.
balance wouldn't have a mean yet. Balance is more for
Okay.
after you have taken damage.
Okay.
Scan could give you information about these dragons, definitely. And then target systems if you want to give the gunners better chances. Those are the ones that I would recommend.
With the scan, is it only one target, or is it everything within the cone?
That's good. It is one target. It is one hex. The scanners are designed to gather information in a 1 kilometer radius, one at a time.
Do we want small boy, big boy, or medium boy?
Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Bigger
Alright,
boys.
There are two
so
big
we'll
boys.
Yeah.
Which
the
one's
one
bigger?
on the right, no?
I mean,
Oh, hang on. Oh wait, actually, the one on the right looks closer. So
so let
If we
me
move forward
describe
next round.
what they look like. The one that is let's say north, the one that is up, looks to be kind of like a sea serpent that has been mutated with wings and talons coming out of it, and the talons come out with like no sense. Like this creature just is, it looks almost like a eel that has talons coming out of its body. It is very weird. The one on the right seems to be like the shape of a dragon, but its wings are twice the size of its body. Its neck is elongated, almost as if it had been pulled from its body, and it just kept growing, and has only one giant eyeball where its face should be.
I think giant
Wait, what?
eyeball
What? How does it look like, Martin?
What?
It has
It's
a
like
giant
it's-
eyeball.
What?
We.
Yeah, it's got like a giant eyeball for a face on the right side, which I
It's
think
almost
is
like
probably
a
what we wanna look.
Cyclops dragon mutated creature, if you want to
Yeah.
put it into words.
I am looking at you, Martin.
yeah,
It's a one-eyed purple dragon.
yeah. Let's attempt
Should we
to scan that.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a DC for this check is 5 plus complexity of scan hex, and its bonuses. I'm not sure what check this would be from your end.
So let's read it. The check for this is equal to 5 plus complexity of scan hex,
Investigation.
which is the CR of the creature in this case,
Alright.
plus bonus to defensive countermeasures, which is an organic creature, so it has none. If you were
Okay.
to scan another ship, this last part would apply. So in this case, the DC is equal to 5 plus the CR of the creature. So you want to give me a rather high check. So you are rolling.
It's gone. Investigation.
Yes, investigation check.
Now the question is when we
You
say
use
high,
yours.
how high are we saying?
I'm not telling you because it would pretty
Is
much
it a,
mean
is it no? Well, here's the question: is it pretty much above a 24?
no.
Okay, so there is a chance for me to make it.
Yes, and just so we are clear, the sensors of
Yeah.
this ship allow you to scan anything within 6 hexes of you.
6 hexes.
Okay.
So that would be up to there.
Okay, fuck it. Then it's the other boy we need to scan because he's just outside of range. Fuck's
Oh
sake.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
cool.
we
It's gotta
won't
be the other
probably
boy
move
then. All right.
move
Cool.
closer.
Fine. Yeah, we'll do the boy on the left, upper left. I don't think that will work. Do I have to declare spending faith before
Yes.
the roll? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's gonna make it. It's a 11.
An 11 is not enough to scan
Yeah, I
this
thought it
creature.
might be. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What?
That-
What?
That was you. David, remind me, what position do you have?
I was on one of the guns.
Oh, you are in a
Don't know
gun.
where.
So then the
Mhm.
guns are
Yes.
Quotal, Thuras, and Marlish. So
Yep.
you actually have the 3 guns. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Cool.
Who is in which gun?
Doesn't really matter, but in which gun are you at? The side guns or the main gun?
Oh, main firing main cannon.
What kind of question is that?
Okay, so David has the main cannon. Gotcha. Okay, so now it is the helm phase for the dragons. They don't have any actions, so we just go to gunnery phase. Sorry, when I say they have no actions, I lied, because I just realized that there are 3 of them in contact with you. This is going to be a check to try to see if I can board the Elysian.
Aren't they like 6 kilometers below us currently?
Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right. So we just go to gunnery phase. You can shoot, like, just with everything, the gunnery phase for the gunners. You have a couple of actions that you can choose from, and you have 3 characters that can choose this. You can fire at will, which means you fire two weapons, regardless of their arc, but you make the attacks of a disadvantage. You can just shoot, and you fire 1 weapon, and it fires on an arc. You can expend fate dice to try to attack weapon mounted in an arc. Each weapon can target any vessel in an arc. All of these attacks are made with a -2 penalty. Yep, so what are you trying to do?
Can we hit anything?
This
Seeing
weapon.
as we are 66
6.
kilometers.
Yep, because you are kind of flying like this. Like just tilting
Okay.
over. We are ignoring the 3-dimensionality for sake.
Range combat.
Euclidean physics does not apply to this ship. This is the Elysian Veil we're talking about.
Yes.
What can I ask something, Martin?
Yes.
What does the push extra mean on like the fire at will action? Gunnery phase, push.
Means that if you fail it, you can attempt it again at disadvantage, and if it fails, something bad happens.
Alright, thank you. It's like Call of Cthulhu, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you doing, Quotal, Thuras, and Marlish? If you are in the front cannon, I'm going to say the front cannon is the only one that hits everything in its range.
Yes.
The side weapons need to choose 1 hex.
Well, I'm clipping 3 of them in this one.
Yes.
So, none of the anything that will work as fire at will, but does that mean I can't fire the front one twice because it has a reload of 1 round?
Yeah. All of these.
So would I be
weapons
able
are
to fire a broadside instead?
You like
Or
just
no.
choose which of the 3 weapons you are controlling. Yes.
Okay. So I think I'll just do a normal main cannon shot then, because I don't think any of them really help.
As a matter of fact, David, roll for the 3 of them. They are you just add like the ship's modifier for this, and the ship's modifier for these weapons is long range of 5 kilometers, 1 bullet, weapon, arcane bullets, Michael single chain, starboard. Did I not write down the bonus?
I think it was like plus 47 or something.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It just says, if so long as you don't roll a 1, you hit.
Yep. Apparently I forgot to add the bonus. So let me just do the math rather quickly.
How much damage do the guns actually do? Doesn't say. I
Quite a
think.
lot, isn't it?
What's the range is?
So it was like 20.
If you click on rolling it on Foundry, it will prompt to use the ammunition.
Attack or reload.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
right.
Okay.
The
Right
sliding
on
out
the
panel was off the side of my screen, so I couldn't see it. But now I found it.
Yes. So, for example, I'm going to shoot for Marlish. Marlish is in the port coil gun, which is the one on the right of the ship.
No, it isn't. It's left.
I'm not opening Google Chrome just to check.
No.
I'm.
Say it, Martin. Say it. I don't mind.
The thing is that I'm not sure which one is which, so I don't know if I want to trust.
Just say left and right.
Well, the reason I can remember it is the Dutch versions of port and starboard. In Dutch words for it, only starboard has an R, so I can think of starboard R means right. So that's how I know about this.
Ooh, look at you.
I'm going to just keep
It's a
going.
bit convoluted, but it works. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Sorry.
So it's +6 plus the bonus. So just +6. Marlish rolls a 23 to hit on the right weapon, and it's gonna hit this guy down here. This one, and the damage is fucking 4d8s.
Just?
4d8s plus 10. For 31 points of damage. Marlish almost kills that dragon in once, and since that is massive damage against the creature, the dragon makes a Constitution saving throw, fails with the one, and starts falling down.
Dragon
See,
Bridge is falling down.
I see how it's working.
Who do I have?
All right.
Let me
Now,
check.
are you taking
Should've done
the
that.
starboard gun, or are you shooting the heavy airstone collider on the front?
You know what I'm doing.
Okay. So, I'm sure.
Do I make one roll for each dragon, or is it just a roll?
It is just a roll against all of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
16 exactly hits these guys. So Thuras is shooting at these other guys, and Thuras is like on the lower deck. No, sorry, the weapons are all shot from the cabin, from the piloting cabin. So Thuras is just kind of like looking at the console and goes, "So do I just touch this? This is boring. Why am I not swinging a sword or just aiming a crossbow or something?
Just shoot!
And she just shoots, hits like a button, and like goes straight to the dragon's face. 25 points of damage. Yep, that was Thuras.
If you can hit a crossbow from 20 kilometers distance, then be my guest. Otherwise, press the button.
Right then, I shall roll the heavy airstone collider.
Okay.
Collider.
Collider.
Okay.
Later.
Oh my god.
God.
So I have to roll to hit, and then they need to do a dex save to try and half the damage.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so it is a +8. Cool.
So it is a +8 to hit. Yes.
Okay.
So first roll your to hit.
And attempting to attack with a weapon with a quantity of 0.
Ignore that. I just didn't want to go to program everything. It wasn't necessary.
Dirty 20.
Let's go.
Yep. Flaccid, flimsy 20.
So
One day
Dex-
I will fly out to Canada and just murk you.
Right. So first, let me roll a couple of dexterity saving throws with a +2. Nope. Nope. Natural 20, so it just halved it. Right. So
damage.
this is the damage: 60, 12 plus 12.
51.
Is it me or you roll like shit? Okay.
There was 2 12s in there. Not bad.
9.
It's fine. So this is a moment that when you are playing Final Fantasy and you do like an attack and it just cuts to like a cutscene where we see the front of the ship, and as the ship is flying, the vessel, and it has like that ring of fire on its middle propulsing it, and you see dragons just falling as they try to land on the ship, which I forgot to roll to see if I could land. We just see 5 stones in the center of the ship start being charged with energy. As each air stone gets attuned by different elements, but there is something going wrong in them. There's like micro fractures in each stone, and the energy starts seeping out of control. We see electricity starts forming, almost like little tendrils of lightning just connecting each stone, and then we see like the red firestone connecting to the wind stone, and the electricity that was red gets turned into a green one, and more fragments and more fractures start appearing in each little tiny stone as the energy just collides in the middle and starts mixing in a chaotic impulse. At the same time, we see how from outside the ship a little wooden door opens, and we see that this little energy has mutated into a ball of untamed energy that just gets punched out of the ship as a ray of pretty much lightning coming out of the ship in all different colors. Red, blue, green lightning, just thunderous energy cutting through all of the dragons.
Oh, Martin, you shouldn't have said lightning.
Yeah, I was like, is it lightning?
I'm gonna run with that, and I'm gonna have people fire this at me.
So the one that saved is 25, and that is massive damage on 2 of the dragons, which is going to make me make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh. Okay, one of the dragons keeps flying, just manages to dodge this airstone collider, and like one of its legs gets burned immediately, almost like disintegrated by the sheer amount of energy. The other dragon gets hit on one of its wings and starts falling down and starts spinning on a dead spiral, descending to not be seen again in the underneath the miasma. And the other dragon gets hit on like the middle of its neck, and it's flying, but you see how blood is starting to fall out of its neck. Now we go to the dragon's attacks. I am going to try to board you with 3 dragons.
We are 6 things above. Can you do that?
No, I said I cannot.
Again.
Okay, so let me check the range that I gave to these guys.
Oh crap! They have ranged attacks.
Of course they range attacks, they're fucking dragons.
Yeah, well, dragons only have like 30 feet range or something. That doesn't really matter.
It's
Okay,
like
these guys have
kilometer.
like 1
I mean, it's all relative.
range
Yeah,
of 1
that's
hex,
true.
range of 3 hexes, range of 4 hexes. Okay, so only the small ones can actually breath on you. So it's gonna be 3 breaths attack against the vessel. That's a 16, that's an 18, and that is a 13 on the dice. Plus 4. Okay. So all
16,
of them.
no. And 17 doesn't hit it either. We have 18 AC.
But I said plus
Yeah.
4. So it's 13.
Yeah,
13
thir-
plus 4.
plus-
17.
Is 17, which
Si-
doesn't hit because we are 18 AC.
Yes, 16 plus 4 for 20, and 18 plus 4 for 22. So 2 of them
Okay.
hit,
Two.
but the pilot can make a piloting check to halt the damage, just as if this was a dexterity saving throw. And remember, you are not proficient in this. So you
So
shall
just a dex save?
just a dex with the ship dex.
Oh,
Just
right.
for
So plus 4.
yeah.
So alright, so d20 plus 4 basically. Alright.
And is it 2 separate checks or is it 1 per? Or is it just 1?
It would technically be 2 separate ones.
Okay.
Let's do 2 separate checks. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a total of 7 on the first one.
Okay.
Second one is 19.
Okay, the second one will save. The first one, it doesn't. So you are just gonna take a total of.
Back to the smash.
Okay, so these
Our
ones,
hardness was 10 or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
each breath is 4d10. So this is the first one that you saved. You are going to halve it. That was 21.
You can't see.
Yeah, they're
So-
private rolls.
Then.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the first one was 21, which
21,
half to 10.
21
10.
halved to 10, and the second one was 25.
12.
So that one is
Now-
12, which
Oh no,
does
that
make
was
it.
not half.
And
Yeah.
now
sorry.
we go to the
Oh, wait, that
the,
is
the other part of the
25,
hit
yeah.
points that I explained earlier. The threshold. If I deal less than
Mm-hmm.
10 points of damage, nothing happens. If I deal
Is it
more
10?
than 50 points of damage in a single attack, bad shit
Mm.
happens.
Just
So-
rules clarification.
Yes,
Is it 9 and under or 10 and under?
10
Yeah.
and under.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So the first
is
one-
it like if we get hit for 11, does it deal 1 damage or 11?
No, it deals 11.
Alright.
It's just like a
Yeah,
it's like a
what they
threshold,
say.
not a
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
alright,
a
that's,
resistance.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So
These-
both of these would be directed to the starboard shields.
You gotta.
Yes.
So the one that was 10 gets nothing happens because it's the threshold.
But we saved on the second to be an asshole to us. We saved on the second, which was 25 halved. Not on the first.
Yeah, I mean it would be.
I suppose.
It would still be.
Just to be fair.
Okay, so in that case it would be a total of
21 and 12.
33 points of
33.
damage. And
Starboard
33
shields.
points to the starboard shields. The starboard shields get reduced to half as you see these dragons just come and like breath. It's almost like they are breathing light, but it's kind of like almost like the cannon that Quotul shot, but way in a smaller capacity. It's just kind of like an amalgam of different colors hitting the ship, and as it hits just outside that ring of fire that propels the ship, it just gets kind of like hits an invisible force wall and gets deflected to surrounding the ship. Imagine if you have seen the videos of airplanes flying through storms and lightning hitting them, how the lightning gets kind of like dispersed. Okay, that was round 1. We move to round 2. Who's rolling initiative for round 2?
I can do it. Yeah. A natural 18.
That means you get to choose. Are you going first or are you going second? Just so we are clear, there are no attacks of opportunity in vessel combat.
If we move second, then all these small ones get within boarding range.
Yeah, that's the only
yes.
that's the only thing, right? So we want to keep strafing as much as possible, right?
So we could
Yeah.
let them get within boarding range and then just move away. So they
All-
waste their movement.
All of
I
this
suppose
happen
so.
simultaneously.
No.
So
Well, if they get on board, and
i-
then we try and move, are they gonna move with us?
no, they wouldn't.
So we could. I mean, it
The
is a
boarding
risk.
happens in the helm phase.
So all of the
But-
phases happen at the same time, but since you already have those like 6 kilometer distance from them, they only move like 6 hexes, so they wouldn't be able to make it. They would just keep on your tail, but unable to get to you.
All right.
Okay, so if we basically move 7 hexes around, we'll never be boarded by the little ones.
Yeah.
And just so we are clear, the
plus
the
2.
pilot has an extra 2 hexes movement due to
Yeah.
Ephraim. The pilot has an extra +2 to the piloting checks thanks to Kauliki.
So do you want
okay.
to go
Right.
first or second?
Doesn't really matter then, I suppose.
Shall we try second and see what happens? 'Cause
Sure.
we might as well see, right? Like, if they all clump together, it means at least then
Mhm.
they're not.
Do the
Yeah.
sorry, this is a weirdly different question, but do the shields recharge on their own, or is it an out of
No.
combat thing?
It is an out of combat thing unless the engineer or arcane officer do something.
All right.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Let's try it. Let's go second.
You go second, okay. So, first, my big guys that will move only 4 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, my guys that move 6 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.
Mm.
Okay. You are surrounded. You have no way of exiting this place unless you do a stunt or try a ram attack.
Interesting. Okay.
A specific stunt or just any of them?
Amuse me.
All right. Turn in place. No.
Captain, we are surrounded. Shoot
Is-
everywhere.
We can shoot in every direction.
Oh
I
my
am really
goodness.
tempted by the barrel roll, but it doesn't really benefit us currently in any way. But barrel roll is an option.
Flyby is the one I think you want.
Yeah, or flip and burn, because then we can just put them on inside the visor of our main gun.
Yes, but flip and burn does not allow you to move through enemy hexes. Flyby is the only one that allows you to move through enemy hexes.
So there is a specific one I need to choose.
Yes.
Gotcha. But the big ones aren't at our current level of elevation, right? Or are we ignoring that in this case?
We are kind of ignoring that.
Alright, fair.
So it would just mean that
Oh.
your level of elevation just counts towards you getting out of this place. Does not count towards escaping them, because otherwise it would be far too complicated for a 2D map.
Alright,
Boo.
I have to make concessions.
Yeah, so we have to move vertically, but they don't.
oh.
To be
Alright,
fair,
so
you move at twice the speed of these creatures, so
Can we
Right.
just go up, straight up?
no, there were complications and stuff.
Okay.
I mean
Basically.
you
No.
can.
Like pressing the
Please
eject.
try.
So you've
Crap.
got +2 or +4 to your piloting check. I would probably just stunt the
+4.
fly +4 and fly by through one of the.
So yes, I got +2 movement and +2 in the check. So
So
Flyby
it's,
was the one I needed to use to
technically you
escape.
have a +6 because the ship has a dexterity of +4.
Fucking aces. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
alright.
I would just move through one of the medium ones, then go left.
The DC changes for the flyby. The DC changes based on the creature. So the DC
Yeah.
is once again 5 plus the CR of the creature.
Oh crap, alright. So we're better off going east then.
5 plus 600.
Yeah, but we can only go through one unoccupied space.
Yeah, unless we
Oh.
go almost kind of backwards,
Yeah.
which is not necessarily.
But then I need to turn around, which I can't do with flyby.
Yeah.
So you can also turn around by your regular piloting. So if you move for every 2 hexes that you move, you can rotate 45 degrees. That is average maneuverability.
Right.
So the DC, if we're assuming the DC of the big ones is like 12 or something, what are we thinking? Then the evade through them would be a DC of 22 with a +6 bonus.
Wait, what?
Can you guide
Well,
yourself?
it's
Oh,
5 plus
You
12,
just did the math
so
wrong.
17.
If
Oh, sorry, I read that.
If
What-
you
what?
assume
Yeah.
that the DC is 12, the CR of the creatures is 12 in your assumption, the DC would be
17.
17.
Yeah.
It says 15 plus half the tier of the enemy. So
Yeah, no, that's in stance. Stance is out of date. The DC is 5 plus the CR of the creature.
right. But what? But we're doing the flyby stunt then, right? To
Yes,
get
yes.
out of here.
Yes, the DC is 5 plus the CR of the creature.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we should do that, I think. I think it's the only option we have, really, to get out of here. Might as well do it.
I'll probably fate dice this one.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Can I use my own abilities to improve my checks?
No.
Alright.
Boo.
Alright, flyby, piloting check. I will use a fate dice. Mother. That's a +6 I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 16 total. Not
Si-
great.
16, and through which one are you going then?
Pretty much straight ahead. So to that direction, basically.
Okay, so
This one.
How do I ping something on this map?
yeah, you go fly by through them, no problem.
Okay. So it's
2, 3, 4,
this CR is
6,
at least 11.
I think.
Oh no, it's less
Alright.
than 11 or less.
Yeah.
We'll move to here. Increase elevation by 2 kilometers.
Okay, and are you rotating?
Yes, I will.
So you moved in a straight line, meaning that you can only rotate to the place that you are facing.
Right.
So that way.
So that would be like this.
Uh,
Yes.
That's a bit annoying.
Main-
There's a thing in flyby though. What was it? Blah 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 blah. You can select one arc of your starship's weapons to fire at the enemy vessel as if the vessel were in close range. Treat the range as 1 hex against any quadrant of the enemy starship.
So against the one that you flew by.
Right. So we can fire one gun in the gunnery
At
phase at
this
the one
guy.
we flew over. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. I have a
And I would say, because we are driving through him, we would be using the powerful David weapon.
We can. It's got a reload of a turn.
Yeah.
So the ram then.
Yeah, sure, let's ram it.
How does the ram work?
Okay, so that was your piloting, and I already did mine. We go to Helm phase. What are you guys? First of all, me. For Helm, I don't have anything to do this round. So what are you guys doing on your Helm phase?
Can't we ram this dude while we...
We'll solve that.
Okay.
No, actually,
Combat.
since David doesn't his weapon has to reload, why don't you roll the ram now? So
Okay.
so that we don't forget
Creatures.
about that later. So ramming.
Watcha!
Creatures and Earvistles can attempt a dex save to avoid being hit.
I need to make a dex save DC 20. I fail, of course.
Okay,
Easy.
damage roll.
And each
10d10.
creature takes
Just use him.
We
10d10
didn't
plus
move.
10. That's amazing.
Yeah, we didn't move any extra hexes, so
No.
we don't get any extra damage.
No, you don't get any extra damage. You just get the base damage, which is 10d10 plus 10.
72.
Jesus.
Just the base
Mulch.
damage.
Okay, and
Alright.
the ship needs to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it takes damage from killing this dragon.
Yeah.
Why does it say that?
Oh, did I not paste that?
No, it's not bad, isn't in the thing.
Oh, apparently I forgot to paste it. I'm so smart. Yeah, when you make a ram attack, you need to make a Constitution saving throw against the CR of the creature to avoid taking part of the damage that you are dealing.
21.
21? Okay, you don't take any damage as this creature was.
Constitution is +5, yeah, 21.
Yeah, the ship doesn't take any damage. It just goes through this little dragon thing and. Yeah, no, like the stones.
We're just getting misted.
The stones were still charging, so literally disintegrates the dragon as it pushes through it. Gruesome indeed.
Okay. Everybody else.
Okay, now Helm phase for everybody.
Okay.
I wanted to ask this last round, but I forgot. But I'm assuming I can't do anything during the helm phase because I'm the pilot.
Exactly.
Right, fair enough.
You take your action during the piloting phase.
Yeah, alright.
Okay,
Over
here's
the
a
intercom.
question.
Yeah, go on.
Here's a question. Since starboard is our right side and we're down shields, that looks like we possibly might not get any from the left side. So I think if it's alright with
Wait
people,
a second.
go on.
I would just go over the intercom. Eric, darling, it would be very good if we just patched up some of our right thing, because when we don't, we will like. Okay, so I am, as your first mate, I am demanding you do this.
Fisha is regretting putting Kalika in charge of the ship.
Demand. That means you need to give me an intimidation check against Eric.
Alright, well, am I
What is your
rolling?
charisma, Eric?
Let's have a check, shall we? Base stat?
Modifier.
Oh, modifier is a +1.
DC 11 intimidation.
A 5 on a dice, that's 13.
You're lucky I have such low charisma.
You're lucky. You all are lucky. I have proficiency in intimidation.
For some reason.
Oh. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. We all disappeared for a moment.
Oh.
Is his computer crashing?
No, I just
Probably.
went to change
Dying.
stuff on Discord.
Yeah.
On Discord, on Spotify.
Okay, what am I doing?
Hmm.
What do I get?
What are you doing? You get intimidated.
+4 bonus.
You get intimidated. So
You get a +4 bonus to the one specific check.
yes.
Oh, nice. +4.
Yeah.
Okay, so then.
And you are scared of Kauliki for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why, but apparently I am.
She can be very persuasive.
Yeah, sure. Sure, she. I do not see any option to repair.
So
You can
Arcane
convert
Officer,
power.
Yeah.
you are looking for the one that can repair the shields is actually the engineer. You can just balance.
Yeah.
You can balance by
Alright,
redirecting.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and balance the shields out if I can.
So you need to give me an investigation check DC 14.
Okay.
You have a +4 to this.
That's so good. Already on a natural 12. +4 is 16. Plus another 4 is unnatural 20.
Yep. You can just send energy. So
Right.
the only thing is that each
Yep.
shield must finish its rebalancing with at least 10% of its maximum capacity.
That's
So where are you
fine,
pulling energy
fine.
from?
I'm gonna pull from port.
Port.
So I'm gonna give starboard 50. So that is 23 points.
23. Okay.
And minus 23 from the port side, which would be 27.
37
What?
total.
No, 37.
37.
I can do math. I can do math.
Luckily for us, in Foundry, you can just do plus and minuses.
Yeah.
Because I know how to do math. But I prefer to have a computer do it for me.
Yeah, that's what my Asian brain says.
Okay, that was the Arcane Officer. Lastly, Engineer.
So there's no immediate system
damage?
damage needing to be patched.
No.
Can he?
No, there is no systems that are in danger of collapsing right now.
Yeah. Okay, so it'll just be divert. I can get back more shields if we want that, or I can have us do the have us go faster again. I think those are the best because there's not going to be that much weapons firing probably.
What's the PCU rating of
The
ship's
PCU
power?
250.
The PCU rating of this ship is 250.
Yes.
250. So
Right.
it's what 12 you get back. 5% of that.
Yes.
I think
Wait.
speed's better than 12.
I have a question. Bryn, did you just did that in your head or do you have a calculator?
2.5 times 5.
No, I just did that in my head
down.
because I was like half of 10%.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to hate you.
Yeah.
That was so quick, so smooth, and I was just in something so distracted that I was like, yes, whatever you're saying, yes.
You're
Yes,
saying
senpai.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth giving 12 back.
Okay.
We can just have 2 more speed.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we're not that close to too many, so fair enough.
Yeah,
Also-
besides, the ones that are about to get hit are probably going to be your port shields. Your rear
Yeah.
shield. I'm about to hit that rear.
Book,
Mm.
I think, or book, or
6+.
is it just German?
What? Sorry?
Rear.
Rears. Book.
I'm not. Look, I tried learning the sides of a ship for like 10 years since I had my first ship combat in the literally first edition of 5e, and I could never fucking remember this. So it's
Remember.
rear. I'm not doing any word that is not rear.
Aft.
What the fuck did I just say?
It says aft in the description, though.
Yeah.
So anything
Oh, well.
for you, Bryn?
Yes, I'm doing divert to increase the ship speed. I rolled a 6 plus 9, 15, which is the DC. So
Oh. So speed once again increases by 2 to a maximum of 8.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Stern.
It's her.
Hala, do you want me to buy a ticket to Germany and go fight you? Because I will.
Huh? Heidelberg is beautiful. I have like 7 new Canadian colleagues.
Gee, did you just ignore
Why?
the part that I'm
What's wrong
going
with
there to
Canada
fight
that
you?
they're all coming over you?
Oh, if you want to fight me, sure, but I will make you cry before that.
Right, so I have a range of 4, which means I am in range to hit you.
Oh, come.
So
Come off it.
you see
Did we include the elevation?
I need to buy another ticket to wherever this asshole lives. Okay, so,
You were going through Netherlands on your way to Germany, probably.
Yeah, if you're coming to my place to fight me, you just drop off
Yeah.
at the Netherlands first.
Landing at Schiphol Airport and then just take a train to Germany.
right, can you give me a
Take a swing at me all the way.
Can you give me a piloting check?
Yes. What's my bonus currently?
Just the ship's dexterity.
So plus 4 then.
Yes.
16.
Okay, that's enough. You're just going to take half of this then.
It's very probable that you will be flying over Great Britain. So basically, the only safe one is Bryn.
No, just a whole round trip. Aim for
yeah.
Bryn and just
Yeah.
hit everybody on the way.
Yeah.
True.
Then you probably will go the other way, not pass over Europe.
Okay, having halved it,
If you fly directly.
it goes down to 27.
Which one? Sorry?
The rear shields.
Okay.
As you see, this creature starts rear.
What fucker just hit us?
The big Chungus.
The big one.
Yeah.
It started to just kind of like glow, kind of like an electric eel would glow underwater as electricity is going through it, but the electricity is just kind of like
Florida's fucker.
just kind of like a radioactive sort of a purple iridescent color, and you just see like a streak of lightning hit you in the rear of the ship as this. I'm going to do a Mark Hilms here as this thing just goes.
His mic peaked. It didn't work.
You just went silent for a sec. Yeah.
As the rear shields get shaken, and if anybody was inside of the ship at that moment in the storage room would just like shake and stuff would start falling out of the cabins. And we go to your gunnery phase, but
No gun.
you need to
All done.
spend your
There's
gunnery
one in front
phase
of
to
us
reload
you
it.
can shoot.
Oh yes, reload big gun.
I thought we already reloaded the big one because this is round. Oh no, it's still round 2.
This is
currently.
round
Right,
two,
right,
yeah.
right, right,
And
right,
now
right.
the ones on the side have an ammunition of 6, so they can shoot 6 times without having to reload.
Yeah.
Right.
But the main cannon is like 1 round attack, 1 round reload. Okay, we go to round the 3. Who's rolling to see initiative?
I am. Do we have a bonus? Plus 4? Just
Plus 4.
12.
22.
Oh,
That's higher than 12.
Dragon's going first.
Quick math.
And the dragons are going first. So this one is going to move it moves 4 hexes. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And it starts kind of like circling around you, almost trying to surround the ship.
board us, bitch. Come on.
Don't.
No.
1,
Don't say that.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
I have
like-
spell slots to do.
4,
Come on.
5, 6.
It's like 10 times the size of the ship.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like you boarding a vacuum cleaner.
1, 2.
We are currently okay for not being blocked in.
3, 4, 5.
Yes. Just.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We are running out of map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is also a problem.
Once
However-
once you get to the top, we do like Pac-Man and you just appear on the bottom.
Okay.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Waka, waka, waka,
5.
waka.
Waka 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 waka.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Since when do they do 8?
I suppose.
No, yeah,
They-
they move 6. It's 6, 4, 4.
Yeah, and the other went 6.
6.
Yeah, I think that was 6 before.
Which ones?
So,
This one was
Rick,
here.
I need you to do like a
2, 3, 4. Yeah,
a 180 a handbrake turn, so I can light them all up with the main cannon.
3, 4, 5.
Are you
I can do
asking
that.
Rick to do an Akira slide?
Yeah, yeah,
I can do that. We
yeah.
can't move very far if I do that though.
5, 6. 1,
And then we'll be facing all of them, so we can't really run away. But
Come
Okay,
on!
that was my movement phase. 6, 4, 4.
So we
all right.
have 4. That would be range.
So it's now movement time, right? Or am I
Yes,
misremembering?
it is your piloting phase.
You
Captain.
said
We can either flip and shoot, or run away. What should we do?
Gabba would say flip and shoot.
All right.
Gabba would
Time
totally
to do
go.
a stunt.
Yar. Yar.
Yarr, do the Akira slide.
Do we have any fate dice left? One, I think, right?
Yeah, we have one.
Yes, one.
I will just spend all of them. I will do the flip and burn stunt, which means I need to do a DC 15 piloting check, according to this description.
Hearing that Gabba's saying flip and kill them all, I would just like, you better,
He already has it.
you better. He
Do
already
I
has
have
it.
a?
He already has the plus
no,
4.
He has the +2 movement. Yes.
Yes.
But you said that I might.
Yes, yes.
I can use that as a reaction.
Yes.
You better do that, or else we are going to fly down and explode. So yeah, I strongly advise you to not fuck this up.
So
I will
+2.
try
Alright.
intimidation.
What's your charisma modifier?
+2.
So 12.
Oh. Well,
Oh, I wonder if she succeeds. At least
19.
Yeah, exactly.
I might just change that to like the charisma score. In the DC equal charisma score.
All right, so then it would be 14, but still suggest.
19.
I mean,
Yep,
she got
cool.
a pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fisher
Reward her for that
Kalike,
random intimidation proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she totally did it.
Fisher will turn towards Kalike just before punching it, and he will say, either I succeed, or suddenly it's no longer our problem. So it's
I suppose.
a total of a +6 bonus, right? So the piloting plus the bonus from Kalike and the fate die.
Yes.
And your. Yeah.
That's a 13 total. Can I push this in any way? Is that a
Yes,
thing I can
you
do?
can. You just roll with disadvantage.
Right.
And if
Can I
you
still add the fate die?
you don't have any more fate dice. And if you fail, a system will have a malfunction. And the system that will have a
So-
malfunction is yours, which is ancient.
You have +6 and a fate aid. What did you roll?
A 3. I rolled a
Jesus
3.
Christ.
If I don't make this, we only move forward and don't turn around. So then we're equally fucked if I kill this.
But like if you fail the stun, you just move forward. But if you fail this, your engine has a failure.
Yeah. Bad.
I'm not going to fail this. It's just disadvantage. How bad can it be? Oh, there we go. That's way better. That's 18 total.
Oh.
You don't even need to fade die.
All right. So what are you doing then?
The flip and burn. So we move forwards 4 spaces, or hexes, sorry, and flip around 180 degrees.
Yeah.
So David can fire a main cannon.
Is it like you go and you just flip up and do like a woo?
It's like a J turn.
Or
Do a
it's
Millennium
like,
Falcon
or like the Akira.
up and over.
Yeah. You can hear the gearbox grinding in the distance over the intercom as we make this turn.
Yeah.
Which
Ephraim
Visha
looking
is
at-
doing manually.
Yeah. Obviously. I'm
Ephraim
not
is looking
flying
at
the
the
ship
engine.
automatic. What are you talking about? Stick shift is way better. You need to feel the gears.
Ephraim is in the engine and just looks through the windows and sees like the different stones aligned to different elements are kind of like crying as they are doing this convoluted 180.
The check oil lights flickering.
It's like,
Okay,
oh, just hit it, it'll go away.
Portal, hit it!
that was your movement phase. Now I already took mine. We go to the helm phase. Once again, I don't have anything to do in my helm phase, so it's yours.
Then I assume I don't have an action when I.
Exactly. Gava does though.
Okay.
Give me bonuses.
Yeah.
Gabba.
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, same here. I'm thinking either lock on
him up.
or target system.
Oh, Gava, I'm going to say Gava would just look at Quotl and go, fry them up, turtle.
Mhm.
What's your
And
charisma score?
His charisma is quite good.
my charisma's okay. It's +2.
Score,
Sorry.
your score.
Oh, score 14.
Okay, Gava with an intimidation of +6 on a dice is a 9, so I had to go and grab 2 fate dice for a total of 14.
Thunder.
Lightning. Oh, very,
His
very
name is
lightning.
Yeah, sorry.
Thunder,
Yeah.
thunder. So 14 against your
No,
score.
it's
14.
thunder. Ah.
I think you did the Imagine Dragons song, but yeah.
Yeah, despite my terrible rhythm, it was the Imagine Dragons one.
No. You are too old to do Imagine Dragons, not ACDC.
Quick question.
I'm killing you this episode.
The
Oh my god,
How
it's me
fucking
here
dare you.
Stanley.
the front cannon that you're gonna use,
Mhm.
does that require to hit?
It
Or is
does. Yeah.
It is
Okay.
a to hit followed by a saving throw to try to halve it.
So here's a question. I've got the target system action. If I succeed, choose one system. The next attack made by your airship hits the enemy, scores a critical on the natural roll of 19 or 20. Now, I think because they're sort of organic, there's not really a system to target, right?
No.
So in this case, it will still be a investigation check.
Yes.
Do we want to try and investigate the big electric eel again? The one closest to us?
A real big one.
Yeah, the big one.
chunky.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good to know if it can hit us.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I mean,
It's got a
That's what-
4-hex ranged attack.
yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, we don't know too much.
Well, the targeting system will basically, essentially, give us the champion ability for a bit.
Mhm.
So, do we reckon that's a good thing?
So what is Quottle's bonus right now with Gava's intimidation of a plus.